Today's Pokemon Theory aims to answer the question on why you are asked every single time you start a new game of Pokemon if you're a boy or a girl. It's a question that plagues a lot of people and is riddled with meme responses, but this theory seems to actually answer it and has some cultural factual evidence to support why you're consistently asked your gender at the beginning of the games, as if the professor can't tell by looking at you. So sign in, get ready to like and share the video, because as this is a contest entry, your likes are votes on whether or not this video actually wins the contest. If you'd like to get involved in the contest, I'll drop a link in the description below, but let's jump into today's video. Why do the professors in all of the games ask you if you're a boy or a girl? Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Theory, the show where Proffesor Oak really isn't a professor and going to the gym doesn't mean pumping iron. Unless you're in Dewford Town, which is a literal gym.
Why do Pokemon professors always ask if you're a girl or boy? Like, I can let the early gens get the pass since, let's be honest, those games can't tell whether you're one or the other. But for the newer gens, come on, can't you read our accounts? It's not that hard. Every big company's doing it nowadays. But enough rambling. I'm gonna try to unravel the in-universe reason. I've narrowed down the situation to two possible answers. One outlandish, and the other one more reasonable. Let's not waste any time getting into the first one, which is, it's a remnant of evolution. Okay, now let me explain. There's a place called the Canalave Library in Sinnoh, and there's a book there basically saying that people and Pokemon were once the same species. Knowing this, there must be some properties of Pokemon that still remains in humans. Let's just look at this for example. This muscle used to help our ancestors climb trees, but now it doesn't have any strength to help anyone, to the point where there are people born without it and live on just fine. Now, what Pokemon trait remains with humans? Well, nature for one. You can pretty much categorize any person based on this nature table, and if you have a keen eye, you can see these natures also affect Pokemon stats, which I believe humans also have. While I don't have any definite proof of humans having stats, I'm sure if you just look at people in the Pokemon world, you can probably see the influence of stats on them. Now, why is this important? Well, simply put, they affect which gender a person ends up being. Not to overcomplicate, because Pokemon's math is very detailed, in Gen 2, if your attack IV is below or equal to the gender ratio, you're female. If not, you're male. Since we know humans have a 1-to-1 biological chance of being either male or female, the attack IV of 0 to 15 is divided equally to 8 numbers on each side. 0 to 7 for females and 8 to 15 for males. Are you keeping up? Good. I believe that unlike Pokemon, humans in the Pokemon world don't get their genders immediately determined at birth. Rather, it's a more incremental process. Of course, humans are born with some characteristics already established. We wouldn't have any cute boys and girls running around if that weren't the case. But if I switch the clothes of, say, these two, no one would bat an eye. You may be asking, then when does gender get determined? Well, puberty of course. And what age happens to just conveniently be just a few years from when puberty usually starts? That's right! 10! When a kid reaches the age of 10, they can begin their Pokemon journey. After being greeted by the professor, immediately after, they ask, "Are you a boy or girl?" In that moment, they're not asking what you are. They're asking what you wanna be during your adventure. And that's my first answer as to why professors keep asking boy or girl. Pretty out there, right? Anyways, on to my second hypothesis. It's just a Japanese mannerism. If there's anything you can take from Japan, it's that they're very strict in upholding etiquette. Some of these traditional thinking and etiquette are often unnecessary. Now, how does this relate to the professors exactly? Well, if you think of the boy or girl question as a Japanese custom, then it sorta makes sense. Perhaps they ask the question so that they're sure which you are and don't disrespect you suddenly. Or better yet, maybe it's just something that comes out when talking to kids, because you know how kiddie adults can go when they do their kiddie talk. If it is some sort of Japanese custom, then how was it spread to non-Japanese Pokemon regions? Simple. Oak. There's plenty of proof that Oak is very active as a professor, and that he travels to many regions. Not only that, he's well respected by the other professors. They may have adopted the boy or girl question as a nod to Oak, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Who knows? Maybe it's just an inside joke the professors have because of Oak's poor memory. Oh wait, that's it!
Quite the interesting theory, for sure, and maybe it is true. Maybe it's because of some cultural influence, or maybe it's just a giant meme from the professors. One big joke. But either way, that's for you to decide, comment section. So leave a comment down below and let people know what you thought about this video. I appreciate you guys leaving a like and voting on this video to win the contest or not, and I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. As always, good gaming, God bless, and I hope to see you in the next one.